What's up? This is my Porch Pirate Sprint 2. I'm not going to do a live demo because it's late and my weapons are an air horn and a spray paint, so that may not work out the best. And the motor for the spray paint fell off after, I accidentally tested it and told it to move the wrong way. It pushed itself off. So anyways, this is my Porch Pirate project. I have an IR sensor that allows me to activate and deactivate, a light sensor that tells me if the box is open or closed, and an accelerometer that tells me how fast I am moving. What my code does basically is, after initializing all my variables and setting stuff up, I have a remote thing that can set the box. With this button here, I can arm it to fire spray paint and the air horn whenever the box is opened. With the play pause button, I can simply arm it so that whenever the box is picked up or moves too much, it fires the air horn. And with this button is a safety, so if that's per triggered, which is 71, also my default command, the box cannot be triggered no matter what. So, as you can see, I've kind of got this all ready. I'll show you just a demo of the acceleration working real quick. So I kind of did some custom settings and tinkering so that my numbers were nice. And what I liked, I have a tolerance of around 3 for each side. And with my base of 61 here, acceleration, and when I move this around, I get like 65, 59, 65, 53. That would trigger the box when it's armed. So I've got my motor taped up here because I don't want to fire the spray paint, but I do want to show that it's well calibrated and only needs a little bit of tinkering once I reglue it back into place. So now I'm going to, with the IR sensor, I'm going to press this and arm the box. As you can see, the IR command has changed to 9, which is my arming command. And when I trigger, the motor goes down and back up. And this angle would probably be a little bit less just to not spray too hard. And the motor, whenever, sorry, I'm gonna have to put the phone down. When the motor is positioned properly, it will kind of sit under here and will go down a little bit further. In addition, these wires can be out of the way, so the spray pad has a fairly clear line of fire. But anyways, that's roughly the way the program works. And in addition, I forgot to say, every time it fires once, it spends a minute basically recalibrating the acceleration to make sure that the accelerometer isn't, like if someone drops it, it gives them about 10 seconds to recalibrate. And that lets us have roughly 0 acceleration again once it decides on a base acceleration. But I realized that when I plug this in multiple times, sometimes the acceleration's in the 50s, sometimes the 60s, even the 70s often. So with the varying acceleration, I just have a part of the program where for the first few iterations of the loop, it programs the acceleration to work out. Sorry, I'm showing you my whole living room. And once the acceleration is kind of pinned down, then it rearms itself. So yeah, that's my Porch Pirate program. It needs a little tweaking, getting the motors reglued in there. I gotta get these wires secure, and sometimes I have a problem with the wires falling out of the breadboard. That happened in my last attempt of the video, but overall it's looking pretty good. Thanks.